Day Farm YouTube watchers. Appreciate you turning on our video today. Check out the TF85 hayfield, doing a little fluffing as you can see here. Pulling up a little bit of hay. Beautiful afternoon. A little overcast. A little cool today. Probably I hadn't looked at I looked earlier and didn't pay attention to the temperature. I think we're in the 60s today. Beautiful October afternoon. So fluffing this hay out, it's curing down pretty good. Still a little bit of green out here amongst it, but not too bad. It'll certainly be ready tomorrow afternoon. Ready to mail up. So good and thick. Hopefully you can tell that from the tedder throwing it out there. So thick hay here. So we'll finish up our hay for the year. As I said yesterday, I've been looking at my field that's beside this one, near my house, sort of trying to decide whether or not I want to do another field or not. I don't think I'm going to. I just don't think I'm going to have the time now. That might change if we were to get a demo tractor, as I was talking about in the cut video. I might produce some hay if I got a demo tractor like I did with the 115A when I cut a little small portion of this and tethered it out and all with that 115A just to run the two pieces of equipment on it. So. But otherwise, I think I'm just going to stop with this field. My hay orders for this year, I've got one customer that does horses. She typically going to get me a bale at a time, and she only gets a bale every couple of weeks. It's been about 3 weeks, I think, since she's got the bale the last time. So she don't get hay very often, but she does get hay from me, so I have to keep X amount of hay for her, and I've got some little bit stored up. Some of this is going to go into storage for her as well. The other guy that gets the majority of my hay, I think he's about got what he needs. He may get a little bit of this. I don't know. I hadn't even said anything to him about him that I've even cut hay, so I'm going to have to say something to him. Probably this afternoon after I get off the tractor. Probably shoot him a text message and let him know that I did cut hay. He's in need of some more to put back for the winter. So I don't know if I'll do any more hay or not. The field there right beside this one, I don't know if it's really in need of cutting or not. So I really don't know. I can cut it, but we get a whole lot of hay off of it. Probably better square bale than if I was going to do something, but I'm going to do square bales with this TF85 hay, so I'm not going to mess with it. So I'll probably just leave that alone. I got a bunch of, let's see, yesterday I got a bunch of bush hogging that I need to do and all that, so and then you're going to be coming up on the holidays, all that. I want to move my donkey and put him where our old corral was, and I need to put up a fence there. Fence in the old corral place. It's got all wood boards and stuff, but a portion of it's got electric wire on it. I want to put some regular woven wire around it. If I move the donkey, put him over there, give him a little bit nicer area than what he's got now. He's got a good area now. It's in shade all the time, but I'd like to have some grass to eat on a little more than what he's got now. So, plus, help me keep that area cut down, put him in there. So I got another little place I want to fix up where I used to store square bales. I want to put some hog panel up. This is an old corral area as well. This is a small area. I want to put some hog panel up around it. I just want to get me a couple. We had a couple more pigs, or a couple of pigs. Get a pig, get a bred, or buy a bred hog, whatever. have some babies. I'd like to raise some babies up. We had a pig years ago. My uncle actually brought him to us. We raised him up. I reckon when we butchered him, he probably weighed 400 pounds. He was a big fella. Called him Spanky. But anyway, I would like to raise some more pigs and thinking about fencing that little area in. Usually old place it'd be good for hog to stay in. So where I used to keep the square hays. I'm thinking about doing that. So that's another project. I got a tractor I want to. So I got two tractors I need to work on here. My uncle's old 1030 Massey Ferguson, little 35 horsepower tractor. Got the radiator for it. I want to get it out, put the radiator on it, get it back to running. Just maybe fiddle around with. It's a good little tractor. Probably the first tractor I ever drove was that little 1030. Got a lot of memories on it. I'd like to get it running. And then I got a Massey Harris Super 44, I believe it is. I want to pull to the house, work on it a little bit. Do a will it start video on maybe both of them. Let's do a couple of will it starts videos. I got several projects, and that's why I'm saying I made it. Plus I need to get in and start doing some deer hunting, all that. So a lot coming up as far as some projects and stuff. So it'd be nice just to do this as the last cut and get all the equipment winterized, cleaned up, greased up for winter, get it stored away, and that way in the afternoons when I come home I'll be free to do that. Won't have to worry about getting hay done and that type of thing. So I love doing hay, but you're always racing something because you're racing the weather, you're racing time to get it done, cut, nailed, all that. I really do enjoy it. That's why I do it. And it is aggravating. You gotta take care of all your equipment, make sure it's in working order, make sure everything's going like it needs to go. So, always something when it comes down to the aspect of Ted. So, or doing hay. Excuse me, not Ted. Speaking of Ted, on Morra 4 basket, I think this thing's probably only 14 foot wide, maybe less than that, or maybe only 12 foot wide. It's a good tenor. Like I said, I bought this from an older gentleman several years ago. 3-point hitch. You see how it just turns back and forth, like it's doing there. I don't know why Morra made that tenor to do that. It does it. Oh well. Anyway, you had to manually raise it, pick the manhandle, the two sides, two baskets. You pick those up by hand, manhandle and pick those up. Just had a bracket on it that it would secure and hold that up in the air. And I sort of got tired of that. Took this thing to school. And some of my students thought about it, figured out how we could best rig up, cut some pieces, rig up some hydraulic cylinders, and that's what we did. And I think we cut the pieces off, the ears off of the hydraulic cylinders to fit on. I think we cut those off of some other stuff I think I had laying around schools, some other old projects or old pieces of equipment or something like that. They probably had a hole already in it. Measured it up with Hager Supply, bought me a couple of cylinders, got me some hoses. I think I had a couple of hoses laying around. Didn't have to get to the couple. We got to work on it, and it turned out pretty good. It don't raise all the way up and down. My cylinder a little too big, but it raises up enough to be able to transport it, works like it's supposed to. So it's turned out to be a good Morra products. This mower that I got that I use, this is a Morra, M-O-R-R-A, Morra brands, Agri Supply. I know sells it. We have Agri Supply here. A couple, well, we got one store in our state and then a couple above us in the other state. I know they sell them. I don't know if somebody else sells Morra equipment or not, but that mower, this mower, it's a 6 turtle disc mower, and it's a good one. Like I said, it's somewhere between 25 and 30 years old. I think I've replaced one belt on it several years ago. I put a new belt on it, and then I think that's the only thing. I don't know that the cover has ever been replaced. I haven't had any of the issues with the turtles or anything of that nature. The hydraulic hose hadn't even been replaced on it. And it's been outside the whole time. I know my neighbor down here, my uncle really never had a tractor even that could pull it. He had a 235? Yeah, I think it was a 235 Massey diesel, but it didn't have the hydraulic capacity to lift that this mower up, so he never used it. And so he actually, my neighbor down the road does hay. He's got cows, and my uncle actually let him get it, and he used it for a little while till I think he ended up buying his own disc mower, and then my neighbor actually finally brought it down here back to my uncle. And then after my uncle got Alzheimer's real bad, he couldn't do any of the mower, do any of his hay and stuff, and he wanted me to, I'd always put it on that 360 Massey that I had. I'd mow down his fields for him or whatever else he needed me to do. I wasn't doing hay at the time. He wanted me to clip his fields, and so I'd use that Morra disc mower to clip down his fields for him. So it worked out pretty good. I've been using that ever since. Like I said, I've done very little to it. It's been a good disc mower. It really has been a good disc mower to have and to use. Like I said, it gave me very little trouble. Changed the blades on it, because I had to change the bolts on the blades and all that. Change the blades. The blades ain't outrageous for it. It's been a good disc mower. I ain't got any complaints. Like I said, I acquired this, happened to ride by this fella's house one day and seen he had some equipment out there, and I finally figured out where he lived. He lived just a couple of houses down from where his actual equipment was, so I got a hold of him, talked to him. I bought this tiller actually for $500 off of the M7040 over there to his house. It was about, I don't know, 20 or 25 minute ride with the tractor. Might not have been that long, but anyway, took the tractor over there, hooked it up, brought it home, been using it ever since. Like I said, it's a good disc mower. I had one issue where the knuckle is, where the arm bends up in one basket. I had some issue with the pin that held the shaft in place, but other than that, I haven't had any problem whatsoever. And it's nice having those cylinders on it. Pretty easy to hook up, being a 3-point hitch. It is easy to hook up with, easy to set up. Ted ate with it, so it's been a good hay tub. Like I said, I'd certainly recommend them Morra products, and I have looked at the more disc mowers, the newer ones. I'm sure they would probably be the same quality, I would think, as the old ones. Anyway, just a tedding away. I do think I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. I ain't gonna do done. I think I've done enough rambling. I'm almost pretty much 50% done with the field, so I ain't got much more to go. Get this tedded up and go put the hay baler on this tractor around baler. Hay rate's still on the 1135. Make sure it's good to go. Hook up the square bale. I think I'm gonna use old International, farm on Super H. I'm gonna use the farm all H to square bale with. Hopefully it'll run good enough. Having a little bit of carb issue with it, but I think it'll hold up good enough where I can square bale with it. If I don't, I'll square bale with those Kubota. Get all that ready to go. That way tomorrow when they get home from school, former student will be out here and we can get to work on some hay. So we'll put up the camera and let you watch us do some hay raking and some hay baling. Anyway, hope y'all have a great afternoon, a great day. God bless each and every one of you. Remember, as I preached on this morning, had to preach for our preacher. Remember, pray. Prayer is our greatest asset when it comes to keeping a relationship with our Heavenly Father. Keep that prayer life going. God will truly bless you. Just keep that in mind. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Please give me a thumbs up. And we'll see you in the next one.